What's up, fight fans? Hopefully everyone is well. World Cup is over. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself for the next, month or so before the Premier League starts. But we do have some boxing to kind of fill the gaps, right? And look, I will openly put my hands up and admit I don't think I even done a preview video for Lucas Matisse versus Manny Pacquiao. And that's wrong. Very wrong. I think I put a tweet out talking about the fight, but I didn't do no video. And the reason was, to me, this match was almost like an exhibition match, right? It was in Malaysia. It wasn't getting too much TV coverage, and I didn't know what it meant. Was Pacquiao going to go on and do anything at 147? Was Lucas Matisse going to do anything at 147? I think the fight got upgraded to a title fight because, look, did Keith Thurman get stripped? I haven't confirmed it or I haven't read anywhere, but I'm sure this is now the legitimate WBA welterweight title, which adds a bit of sprinkle on top, doesn't it? But again, I didn't talk about it because it didn't mean much, and boy oh boy was I wrong. Manny Pacquiao's had this obviously Hall of Fame career. Look, for me, he goes down as a top 20 of all time. Don't get me wrong, I still think there are question marks with regarding some of his fights. I have to say that. I've watched boxing a long time, and I do think there are question marks for some of those performances, particularly the one against Cotto. That stands out like a sore thumb to me. But regardless, when you look on paper, who he's fought, when he's fought them, how he's gone from literally straw weight to junior middleweight. Let's not forget that Margarita fight was at junior middleweight. It's an unbelievable career. But in saying all that, yesterday's performance surely has to go down as one of his best performances. It has to. I mean, this is a guy that was out of the ring for a year, coming off a defeat, 39 years old, fighting a legit guy in Lucas Matisse, and, is it Matisse, sorry, and the first time in I don't know how many years that he hasn't had Hall of Fame trainer Freddie Roach in his corner. So, there was a few things, I wouldn't say going against him, but a few things that weren't for him in the lead up to this fight. But nonetheless, he got the job done by knockout, something he hasn't done in, 9 years. I think Cotto was the last time he's actually stopped anyone. So that was remarkable. Again, because of that, I guess there are going to be question marks raised about this performance because of the fact that, this is the first time he hadn't stopped anyone. And, you're getting older, you're 39, the pop shouldn't really be there, but it clearly was still there. So question marks, again, will be raised. Lucas Matisse, though, ain't no joke. I mean, a lot of people I've seen on the forums already have said, oh, yeah, but it's only Lucas Matisse. I mean, look, for me, prior to this fight, obviously Lucas Matisse had lost 4 times. Legitimately, though, I only count 2 losses. That's Victor Postal, which was by knockout, which surprised everyone. But, I mean, if you watched the Provodnikov fight before the Postal fight, it probably wouldn't have surprised you because that Provodnikov fight was war. And Danny Garcia, where he was actually favourite to beat Danny Garcia. For me, he didn't lose to Devin Alexander, and he definitely didn't lose to Zab Judah. But you fully understand that he wasn't, if you quote-unquote, the A-side in both of those fights, so he wasn't going to get the victory. But for me, he didn't lose either of those fights. So Lucas Matisse was a legit opponent for Manny Pacquiao. And Manny Pacquiao dominated him from round 1. Like, dominated him. And that surprised me, and it surprised me a lot. So I guess the question really that we have to ask ourselves is Manny Pacquiao a legit threat at 147? Everyone talks about Spence and Thurman and Porter and Garcia. Those are the names that we constantly hear. But surely you have to chuck in Manny Pacquiao. I know he's 39, but would you bet against Pacquiao beating Danny Garcia? Would you bet against Pacquiao causing Porter problems? And maybe some of the other guys that are floating in and around those names, the likes of Amir Khan, maybe? I don't think Spence. I think Spence is a bit too far away. Keith Thurman's been out the ring a year, so that could be an option. But Pacquiao isn't retiring. We know he needs the money. We know he wants the money. He's got political ambitions, and that costs a lot. He does a lot for charity. But at 39, with a performance like that, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Pacquiao is still definitely 110% a threat at 147 pounds. But what do you guys think? Leave your comments below. Let me know. Peace.